Hello, happy to connect back with you all again. And from here on, we will be discussing one case discussion in our channel per day. And this kind of case discussion will be helpful in all kind of exams. And the questions are mostly prepared from guide used for USMLE preparation. And I am sure that this will be helpful for people preparing for the institute exams as well as the NEET exams, because nowadays NEET exams are all based on clinical scenario kind of questions. And starting our discussion today we are seeing a case of a 64-year-old man with a past history of smoking and well controlled diabetes mellitus presenting to the emergency department with a 3-day history of low grade fevers, mild diarrhea and non-productive cough. He works as a maintenance worker in a local apartment complex, and the workup includes a gram stain of sputum which shows a prominent polymorphonuclear leukocytes but no organisms. And his X-ray, as shown in the figure, is showing diffuse patchy bilateral infiltrates. And the laboratory findings are hemoglobin 14 gram per milliliter, sodium 128 milliequivalents per liter, hematocrit 40%, chloride 100 milliequivalents per liter, platelets 2 lakhs per millimeter cube, potassium 4.2 milliequivalents per liter, WBC 15,000 per millimeter cube, bicarbonates 17 milliequivalents per liter, blood urea nitrogen 16 milligram per deciliter, glucose 110 milligram per deciliter, creatinine 1.2 milligram per deciliter, urine analysis 2 plus proteinuria, no glucose, ketones or blood. And today in our discussion we'll be seeing what is the most likely diagnosis of this patient, what is the DD of atypical pneumonia, how to confirm the diagnosis for this patient, and what are the risk factors of this patient to develop this, and also the appropriate treatment. Now, looking upon into the case, we have to actually concentrate on the history of smoking and his present history of fever, diarrhea and cough, and his occupation history as a maintenance worker. That indirectly means that he works with all kind of maintenance works like carpentry, dust exposure, then air conditioning, like those kind of things. And his gram stain is showing prominent polymorphonuclear leukocytes but no microorganisms, and X-ray is showing pneumonia kind of picture, and laboratory finding also shows increased WBC count. Now, what is the diagnosis of this patient? This is a case of Legionnaire's disease caused by Legionella. Now, there is a formula that is diarrhea plus pneumonia like symptoms is always Legionella unless or until it is proved. And this Legionella, we will be like seeing something about Legionella, thus covering up the whole topic of Legionella. Okay, after this case discussion there is nothing much more we have to know about Legionella, so we are completing one topic thoroughly today. This discussion is mainly focused only on the exam point of view, and you will be able to answer all the questions asked from the Legionella. And Legionella is a fastidious gram negative short rods, and the diseases caused are Pontiac fever, that is acute flu-like illness, Legionnaire's disease, that is pneumonia, and the reservoirs are natural water sources, artificial aquatic sources like air conditioners, as we saw in this patient who is working as a maintenance worker dealing with maintenance of the ACs. And the mode of transmission is most commonly by aspiration via oropharyngeal colonization, and for this disease there is no man-to-man transmission, no animal reservoir, no carrier. All these no things are mostly asked in the exams, so we have to know this also. And the pathogenesis of this organism is by coiling phagocytosis by macrophages. This is an important term we should know. And extrapulmonary manifestations of this disease is most commonly in heart in the form of myocarditis or pericarditis, and other manifestations include sinusitis, peritonitis, pyelonephritis, skin and soft tissue infection. The diagnosis is made by gram staining, in which we can see numerous neutrophils but no organisms. That is what we saw in this. And the culture is done in BCYE, that is buffered charcoal yeast extract agar. And there was a question like, how will you confirm the diagnosis? To confirm the diagnosis, we have to do urine antigen test, and this is a very unique feature of Legionella, that this urine antigen test is very unique for this bacteria. And the other methods of diagnosis include direct fluorescent antibody detection, PCR. And there was another one question asked in previous year question papers, that silver stain is also used for Legionella. This was one among the options, and silver stain is what we have to remember extra. Now coming upon to the treatment, this is mainly treated by using antibiotics with high intracellular concentration like macrolides like erythromycin, azithromycin, clarithromycin, and tetracyclines are also used. But these organisms are resistant to cephalosporins and penicillins because they produce beta-lactamase. Thus, I hope that we have covered important points in this Legionnaire's disease, and the one take home point is that diarrhea plus pneumonia like symptoms is always Legionella unless or until it is proved. So thus we come to the end of the discussion today, and each day we will be discussing a case like this, mainly clinical scenario kind of questions, and it will be very useful for us to retaining matters and to reproducing in the exams. Thank you. Stay tuned for next discussion.